name is Elizabeth. I'm from South Sudan. I am a mother of 4, 2 boys and 2 girls. Grandmother.
I want to start off with where you were born, and if you can tell us what was life like for you as a child and growing up.
I was born in a town called Bor, B-O-R, in South Sudan. When I was young, I liked to go to swim in the Nile River. Life was easy, not like these days. Simple life. My father was a doctor. Back home at that time, they don't allow any woman or girl to work, just stay home. Even the girls, they can't go to university. They said if you finish uni, you will be old to have kid or to marry. So I finished my high school and then I did diploma of accounting, became a bookkeeper, then I married.
Can you tell us if you have a happier memory of your life in South Sudan that you can share when you were younger?
Yes, I was having a happy life because we are too many kids from one father. We are 48 from 4 mothers. We used to go to dancing. Of course, I was friendly to any South Sudanese. That's why I learned 11 languages.
Can you tell us what happened that meant you had to leave your country?
Yes, life was very hard because we have a civil war in Sudan. It was between North and South. It's because the Northern Sudan forced us to be like Muslim. We have to leave. When the war happened, I was just having birth with my first daughter in 1983. They used to put every man from South Sudan in a jail. They force you to be Muslim, otherwise you stay in jail, and sometimes people can die in jail, kill them or something. And then we went to Yemen, because Yemen, by that time, they need English teachers and mess. So a lot of people from South Sudan, they went to Yemen. We stayed there in Yemen for 14 years.
Can you tell us what it was like when you first arrived in Australia?
We arrived in Australia on the 29th of September. Is my last born birthday at night, 2003. When we land in Melbourne Airport, there is changes because it was too cold. Where we came was warm. And then they have to take us to the sponsor house, but the house was too small. It was hard for me to go out every time. You're going here, we're going to the Medicare, we're going here. I said, no, it's too cold. I want to stay inside. So it was really very hard.
What did you, I think you've answered this, but maybe I'll ask again. What did you find most interesting or strange about life in Australia compared to Yemen or from South Sudan?
To have your culture here in Australia is really good because Australia is multicultural, a lot of people, so you have to play a role. If you're Christian or Muslim, it's really easy here in Australia. I find it, you can say where you are, if you are Christian or Muslim. This is the most important thing. And also what I find in Australia is when we first came, they treat people equal, you know. There's no difference to say, though you're Christian or you're Muslim. That's what I find good in Australia.
What are some of the obstacles you faced when you first came?
You move from place where you're born and you grow up, you go somewhere. Of course, there's a lot of challenges. There's good things and bad things. The good thing I find here is when you got sick, they'll be looking after you very quick, like Medicare and concession, and also where they give you support so that you can pay your house rent and all this before you go and find a job. So everyone here in Australia, whether you are working or not working, you're the same. There's no difference.
Can you tell us a bit about what you have done since you've been in Australia? What sorts of things have you done to fill your time in the last 20 something years?
21, yeah. When I first came here, lucky because my husband was an English teacher. After 3 months, he found a job. Yes, he worked in MES. And after 6 months, he worked in the foundation house. We put our kid in language school. After they finished, they went to high school. Yeah, my younger son was a very, very intelligent boy, like my dad, I can say. Everything here, like coming to see the doctors is easy. Especially my son said, Mom, when I become disabled, he said, before they don't look after you like you become disabled. If I go to any hospital now, say, do you need help? Do you need help? So I find a lot of good opportunity here in Australia to find a job and support my people back home. So here my old kid, my daughter, she's a nurse in Brisbane. She's 42 years. And my daughter here, she's studying, she finished her degree 1 year ago, teaching, and now she's doing master's. There is also bad thing can happen, but not that much. Like racist is everywhere, you know. For us, we are human beings. We can be racist to even your husband or your wife.
Australia has received 1 million refugees since 1947. What are your thoughts about this, or how do you feel about being part of this story?
Yeah, I think I can say I'm lucky to be part of this story because when we come from different places and we come and form the community in Australia, we have to show them what we have home, is our language, our religion, our food, especially in Melbourne. Melbourne is the best place to be because there are a lot of multicultural here. They treat us like equal. There is no somebody disabled. They said disability is not ability. That's what I know now in Australia. But back home, if this one happened to me, happened to my dad gone, was a doctor. My stepbrother was a doctor also, they're gone. It's something within the family, but I'm lucky to be here.
What would you say about why Australia should keep welcoming refugees?
I think Australia need a lot of refugees because the way they're helping people, you know, because there's a lot of people there suffering somewhere. So Australia should still welcoming them because Australia is, I can say, they have humanity. I can say there's a bit of racism. When I first came to Sunbury, I go out a lot. If it wasn't here, I would be maybe in Footscray or Sunshine. I like to go out because when I sit inside the house, I would feel, oh, I was an active lady. Why this one happened to me now? I should be working now or going out. That's why I go out a lot. So when I cross the road, say, what are you doing here, black lady?
What about, the lots of challenges you've talked about? What are the strengths that you think, like people who've had a experience like yours, like moving and surviving war and things like this, what do you bring to Australia?
For me, I bring peace to Australia. I want Australia to be a peaceful place. Me and my husband, we used to go to work and we leave the kids go by themselves. There, your child can find another bad child and then they go. But if you go take him and bring him back, you'll see what's going on. But I blame myself. My husband does say, don't blame myself. I blame myself because this boy shouldn't be like that. That's a good thing here because if you put your child in school and you take him and bring, they will call you if something happened. My older son now, I want to have his kid back, 3 kids back home and 5 here. And he's working as security. Yes, just finished high school and that's it. Yeah, but the girls are good. Always I can say girls are good. I'm happy because the life here is easy. If you want to be bad, it's up to you. Want to be good? I'm happy because when I see people around here, say hi, hi. We don't touch people here, but back home we have to hug. But I'm happy here because everything I need to help my people back home, I can find it easy.
Can you talk a bit more about the racism that you experienced in Australia?
The kid can come crying, oh, today they do me like this because I'm black. I don't want that.
No.
But there's good people, even back home, good people and bad people, you know. A human being are like that. Racism is there all the time.
You know, when you first came, 2003, this was the start of when South Sudanese really started to come to Australia. Like, the community has grown a lot. What are some of the achievements, or I know you've talked about the challenges, and I think those are real, but what are some of the things that you think the South Sudanese communities have brought to Australia?
The South Sudanese, they came to Australia with a very good, I can say, like, they like working. There are a lot of them now in the factories everywhere. So the good thing in Australia, I find, when I had a stroke, is a term of hospital to look after you. This is very good. So they have good equipment. They can save you not to die, but if your time comes, that can happen. But they can try a lot of way to survive, let you be survived, you know. Yes, this is the good thing I like about Australia. And also the education, you need to learn any language. Here you have chance. Everywhere I go, I have to be friend to everyone, you know, in the street. They know me now, and everyone know me. My daughter said, Mom, everyone know you. I said, yes, I have to. Everywhere. Elizabeth, Elizabeth.